Hi, Mr. Andrew here, and today we're going to be going over a scenario. So this is a scenario that many people can relate to, and so when you go out to eat, not only do you have to tip your waitress, you have to pay tax on your bill. So we're just going to go over just a scenario, and this is really applied percentages. So here, if I say the bill is $60, okay, and I want a tip. Let's just say this is before tax. So before tax, I want to calculate my tip before I calculate my tax. And let's say that's 15%. And that's a pretty common percentage. 20% if they do a really good job. If they didn't deliver your water enough, maybe a 10% you can get away with that. Some people stiff, if they're not very good, but we're just going to go with 15%. That is the standard, really. And then let's say the tax in our area, in our county, is 8%, which that's usually about the percentage if you go to the store, if you go to a restaurant. So here we go. We got a bill of $60. We have tax before the tip is, or we have a tip before the tax is calculated of 15%, and we have tax of 8%. So let's find our total cost. So if I have my bill 60%, that's like my base. That is what I am going to be affecting. So what is 15% of 60? So 60 multiplied by 15%. Well, we can't actually use the percentage form. We have to transform it into a decimal. Moving the decimal point 2 to the left, so 15 then becomes 0.15. What does this equal? Well, if we want to find that out, I'm actually just going to use a calculator real quick. There are ways of doing this without a calculator, and if you'd like to know those ways, that might be a video I can shoot. But here I'm just going to use a trusty little calculator. 60 times 0.15, and that is $9. So that is quite a large tip, but nowadays that's actually quite common. And you did spend $60 on food. $9, that is 15%. So here, if we move forward from that, we're going to actually calculate our tax on our bill. So our tax is calculated on our bill. It's not calculated on our tip. So here, $60 again is manipulated by multiplying by the 8%. Now here we take the 8%, we have to transform it into a decimal. So again, we have to use the decimal equivalents of percentages. So here, instead of 8, we move it 2 to the left, 2 place values to the left, the decimal point, and we get 0.08. Okay? And then let's see what that is. So 60 times 0.08, and we get 4.8. So $4.80. Okay. So now overall, what will we have? Well, if we're paying $9, to tip our waitress or our waiter, and we owe $4.80 on the bill for tax purposes, then altogether, I'm just going to add these together. So 60, $9, and the 480. So I line up the decimals because I'm adding decimals here. Zeros all the way down, so 0. Here's an 8 from the 480. And then 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 0. And then I throw a 1 on top of that 6, it becomes 7. So all together, and again, you can use a calculator for this part as well. Altogether, if I pay the bill, if I pay my tip, and I pay my tax, it all comes together to be $73.80. And that's how I'd put it together. I'd really calculate each one individually, and then add them all up. Add up all your expenses. Thank you for watching this, and have a great day.